good now. All right, Rudy. So, we will now move on with what we were doing. Oh, come back. We don't have a lot of this. We cannot. We cannot waste any, right? All right. That's that one. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to do the, whoops, hold on, we're going to anchor this one. So we're going to go here, pull that out, and then we're going to go backwards to anchor that stitch, that loop between the other two. And y'all know I can't see when I start getting tails this high. So I'm going to turn this. Let's scoot it up a little so that I am not bending over wonky. Oh, but I'm pulling out. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling out the thingy because it was under my foot. All right. So if we can get the outline done today, that will be good. We may get a little more than that done, but if we can just plan the outlines, then the rest of it should be easy peasy. And we have these two laundry pins here, but we may need to add some other stuff to give us some other color in these borders. Just want to make sure my fibers, my threads are on the right side, because see, this is looking wonky because it's not pulled as tight as the part below. So I'm just checking my lines. I'm not staying with the ink line. I am staying with the warp and weft, because they will be straight on this fabric where my lines may not be straight. So this will be interesting. I've had this pattern for about, let's see, 8 years. and I have done nothing with it. It was my first rug hooking pattern that I bought, but I never did anything with it. So this will be fun to get it completed and to have the story behind it of how we completed it this way, which I will write on the back of the rug. I'm just going to shift this a little bit. Because remember we said we're just going to do this and this, and then I'm going to stop. You know what? I'm just going to take this off for right now because I can't work with it around these edges. We'll just throw it over there. How's that? So again, I'm going to go here. I'm going to come back to anchor it. Pulling way too much, and that's just because I did not do anything about this over here. Let's get that anchored down a little bit. Now part of this may make my edge look off because some strips are wider than other strips, but it's alright. We don't care. Jumped on early because Toy Rodeo and I have some moving around of equipment to do, so I need to try to end a little earlier. Part of what I was just fighting was my frame. It kept twisting back, and so again, we're just going to go to right here. It looks like, though, I'm going to have enough to at least go down this center border too. And so maybe we'll go ahead and do that before we move over to the other end. Now it would be very easy for me to go pull more of this and cut it, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to use up all these strips that sit over here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hang with our goal. We are going to be committed to our plan, even though there is a part of me that really wants to move on. But I'm not going to. I mean, go get extra, but I'm not going to. We're going to stay committed. We are going to stay committed. Because you saw the hot mess that I have. I have tons and tons of strips. So since we're going to stay committed to our plan and our goal here, I'm going to go ahead and make the turn. So I'm going to bring that loop up so it's higher, just so it makes that really sharp point at the corner. And okay, what happens here? How do I get out of whack? Hold on, people. I'm attached. My chair's attached. Look away if it makes you sick at your tummy. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and close this green outline in. Now that may not be what the color is behind us. I mean in the center. We may not have enough, but I really would like our borders to be even. So. Alright, hold on. One, I'm going to retighten my frame because it untightened again. And two, I'm going to try, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. Hold on. I hit a couple of awkward spots that my arms are not long enough, but I can't twist my hand enough the other way to come in from a different direction. So we will just get past that. Once we're past that, we're good. Again, making these straight lines, that's the most important thing. So we're taking our time to do that, which is why I started this road early. See, like even that to me looks uneven, but it's just because of the way we're pulling the fabric at the moment, which is why you can't trust your drawn lines. You need to trust your, because even to me that looks horribly wrong. But if I run my eye down the fiber, it is straight. I'm still waiting for the yarn to get here. I thought it would have been here by now. It is not. See how thin this got right here? So that loop is real. These loops are much smaller than these other ones, which kind of makes it look like my line isn't straight, but it is. In fact, you know what? I'm going to check real quick on that, because I ordered that a week ago. It should be here. But we've had all this weather, and we've had blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. That's what it is. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Boy, my eyes are tired this morning. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just heading down a rabbit hole. Okay, seriously. I am not impressed. Although it could be that it shows up today and they just have not updated tracking, and I hate that. So it was picked up on March 4th. Oh, it was in Dallas on March 6th. So where the heck? I'm only in Fort Worth, people. Only in Fort Worth. This is the 8th. We will go back to that one Tuesday. one done Tuesday. We're doing a floral collab on Wednesday. Some really neons and some really fun colors for that collab. Alright, I'm going to swing this around here in just a minute. We'll go from the other direction. Let's go this way. And let me make a note. Where's my to-do list? It's over here. Good morning, Jonas. How are ya? How did your week go? Did you survive the all week kids? Did y'all get everywhere on time? Everything done? They're fed? These would be the questions I would be asking my husband. Were they fed? Did they go to school clean? No, it's none of my business. So yeah, those are just the questions I would ask. I have faith in you. Because that was this week, right? Awesome. That is great. I am so glad. It is nice when you can have fun. For some, it's hard to be out of their normal routine. So that's good that everything went well. I'm glad. You heard me, though, start to doubt myself, thinking, okay, maybe it's been 2 weeks, because this has been a really long week. A really long week. And now, you know, we're back to rain and colder weather, and it just makes no sense. And my fence is still down. They were supposed to come start that today, but I don't know. I don't know. See, we're so bipolar. Today 49, then tomorrow 59, then 78, 84, 80, 84, 81. It just does not know what it's doing. You know, it's really about if the sun can shine or not. That's when we heat up. So I would be happy with cloudy a lot more than most people would be. Well, the good news is I am going to have enough green to go down both sides. At least for the outline. And I think I'll be okay because, you know, I tend to be a little OCD. But I think I'll be okay as long as my outside borders all work. Into that same one, and then I'm gonna come back up in between here and cut my tail for this one right here. Alright, and then there's my tails. I'm gonna leave my corners. I'm not gonna trim them yet until we get it filled in. Alright, so I'm going to take this off for a second. Let's move this and let's make another border on this other side just like that one. So if you are just coming in, we're doing a raid train all weekend that is... Did somebody just throw some... Oh, you scared me, Toy Rodeo. Stop that. See, he aggravates me whether we're gaming or whether we're just in real life. Came and dropped the cat's tunnel in here loudly so it would scare me and make me jump. If you're just joining us, we're doing a raid through the Crafty Collective. It started Thursday night. It's going through Tuesday. My time is Monday morning. But it was reuse, recycle, that kind of thing. And I'm not really I am taking scraps that I had left over from other rugs, and we are just using those scraps. So I'm limited to the colors. I have jars and jars like this full of leftover scraps in different cut sizes. So that's what we're working with. That's all I'm going to do. We're not going to go to my stash and pull. We work with this or we don't do it. How does it? So this is going to be hodgy, podgy, colorful, who knows what. But as long as I can kind of have the outline border match, then I think I'll be okay with the hodgy podgy. OCD kind of stuff. Alright, so that is my corner on the green. Actually, I think this is going to have to be my corner on the green. Turn right here, and I think we're going to be okay, but let's check our line going across the bottom. Alright, so it's right on that fiber line, which actually this one was drawn pretty well. I'm just chasing this fiber line right here. I'm just doing it slowly so I stay on that line. So we're just making sure that we are on that line right here, here, and here, and we are good. Okay. The most important part of the whole thing. go up high on that one. And I'm going to move over here for a second with my chair. We're going to take this one right outside the line to keep it even. Right, that's where we are. Oh, my eyes are tired today. Well, we all know I cannot see over that, so let's go ahead and cut that off. Let's turn this sideways so I don't have to twist so much. Alright, so let's flip this. Come on, we can do it. Alright. Come on, stick. There we go. 1 minute I'm too hot, and the next minute I'm too cold. It's a whole thing. It's funny, our house holds heat and cool very well unless it's wet. And then wet, I don't know what it does, but it makes it colder in this house, no matter what's going on now. Sorry, I'm moving my light because it is glaring on everything, including me. Right up against my frame here, but I don't want to move, so I'm trying to just lift the fabric. So if you're hearing weird noises, it's because I'm hitting the... Alright. We're just going to assume I'm on the right line. We're going to move on. And if not, we'll take it out and fix it later. Pull that up right there. And we're going to start coming down this way. You know what? I should probably check this line though, because we did start here, didn't we? Although we can take that out because there's very little of it. Oh. I was outside yesterday, people. And now I'm stuffy. You know what? I thought I heard something be thrown on my porch. Hold on just one sec. was not my yarn. Bummer. But it was a piece of furniture to replace or to go with the furniture my child's taking my sofa. So I've got several really comfy chairs. I'm not going to replace my sofa right now, but I bought an ottoman, a big ottoman, to go between them. So that will be fun. So I get to change my living room around next weekend. Okie dokie, here we go. Am I staying on the right line? I don't know. Okay. Yes, I am on the right line. Maybe I should do. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, no, that's not going to work either, is it? I need it to sit there, but I need it to kind of twist that way. Maybe that'll work. Hold on, people. I'm adjusting my thing. Okay. There we go. Oh, nope, I think that's wrong right there. That's the wrong line. Yep, see, it would have been 1 over too many. 1 over too many. Alright, here we go. waiting this long enough to finish this last little piece. And we will have our outline of the two outside borders done. Then we've got to decide about the top and the bottom. And then I'd love to get the word laundry done today too, because that is going to be bright and pops and pinks and really in purples and turquoises. And I think I want to use some of this for my lettering. Oh, y'all can't see it because I put it up too high. I have more somewhere of bright colors like that, so I think we're gonna use that. They're all mixed in here. It's a mess, a hot mess. Oh, but we have some of those brights right here, like the yellow. So I think that's what we want to do with some of that. Make sure I'm on the same line all the way down. Yep. I think that is one over on the inside that we did not. I think we're going to have to pull that out. In fact, let me turn this for a minute. I just dropped my hook. Hold on. Let's turn this. Alright. Grab my hook. It fell down. And I am going to continue real quick this way so I can see where we are. Because I think we're good. I think we're on the same line. I think that is exactly perfect. And I'm going to come right past there and pull my tail up in here. Pull that back down. Take that strip out. Alright, we're going to set all of this green aside for a minute. But it looks like we probably will have enough to do some of the filling of it. We may have to do a couple of little designs in here. So, hold on, let's take this off. Now let's talk. Oh, stop attaching yourself. Alright. Okay, I say let's go ahead and pull all of our brights. I know that wasn't. I have some neon yellows over here. Let's see what else we have. We have some neon green. yellow. Are these oranges neon-y enough? I think they are. Do we have some of this purple? And do we need more? Hold on, I just dropped that. That just went boom on the ground. We can do this color too if we want to. Now, I will probably cut these into smaller, because these are 8s. And I've been working with 6s. Let's look at our 7s. We have a really bright red there. That's neon-y. What about these? Not that. We have some of this. We have some of this color. Let me see what other colors I have. That red is kind of neon-y. Okay, we have is that the same as that one? That one is not. This one is different, which is this. I think that these are these. That is, nope, that is that. I have a lot more yellow, but I think I've got plenty of the yellow. What I don't have is a bright blue, except for this little turquoisey. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the word laundry in these colors. I think that's what I'm thinking. I've got some purple, I've got some turquoise, I've got some lighter pink. So some pastellies and some brights. Alright, so let's look at the letters. Because we'll have to, the fatter they are, the bigger they are, the more we need. Alright, I think I'm gonna, what am I gonna do with these? We're gonna set them off to the side. Y'all can't see them for a minute, but those are a lot of pinks. There's a couple of blueies. I don't know that we'll use the bright reds. I think I will use the bright yellow. And there is a bright green and a bright gold and a bright orange. So we have a lot of pink, so I think we need to break those up. So let's do this. Let's start right here. Because I have a lot of this pink. I'm going to put that one tall. We're going to come back down to here. I mean, if we're going to do laundry, we might as well make it bright and colorful when we go in there, right? Okay, sorry, I was just checking something real quick. I need to make sure some of these are long, because... Oh, and those are two colors. Well, they're pretty close. We'll go with it. We're going to go with it. Maybe we outline in one and fill in with the other. Who knows? Yeah, because I may be using two colors, I am going to go ahead and create my loop and not leave it like they have it. In case I have to use a different color on the inside than I outlined with. And that may be what we do is we outline everything first and then come back. I'm not gonna cut my corner yet. And I am falling out of my chair for some reason. All right. The brides are hard to come by in my neck of the woods. I usually have to go on Etsy or Ribbon Candy Hooking to get my brides. These are Ribbon Candy Hooking, all these right here. Real quick and bring this down this way. Cut it off. So I was glad of this theme because it's making me use all these pieces that I just throw in my jars and say, oh yeah, I'll use those at some point. But this is forcing me to use up some of these scraps. Now, I am a little OCD. I had to really, tell my brain, it's okay. We're going to do this. This is going to be fun, and it's going to turn out wonderful. So we'll see. But we are committed to the plan. And so we are going to keep with it. But I really wanted on Monday, because I'm not streaming on my channel tomorrow. Well, I say that. I'm not streaming crafts. If we get our stuff all done tomorrow evening, then we may game. But as of right now, we won't be streaming at all tomorrow. So I wanted to have a head start for Monday when they all raid in to me so they can see what it's going to look like. Alright, I'm going to leave this for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do this first, I think. And then we'll decide what we're going to do, if we're going to do that circle. Because I may take this really thin one and do that circle with it. Curving in, it will curve back out. Ooh. Get one more hoop, so let me pull that back down. Right, we want as little waste as possible. That is going to be a bright laundry room, isn't it, people? It is going to be bright. Ooh, but I don't know. Do we have enough to come back around? That's what I'm concerned about. You know what? Let's do this. Let's start here. And we can always do kind of a fade, right? We can do a, make it think it's going. I don't know. We can go paler on the inside probably. So for that. I think that's that one. Okay, so, and then that is a whole different one altogether. Okay, you know what? We're going to use this real quick. Let's see how much of this we can use around this little circle right here. Or here. Because this one's got some thin spots to it. But it'll work just to outline this. Because we don't need this to be really thick anyway. Okay. See, this is very fuzzy and hardly holding its own, but when we push it up against the other color that'll be on the inside, it will work just fine. We just have to finagle it a little bit. Just finagle. It'll be alright. See, and now we're getting to a thicker end. Okay. So we'll just have to kind of move that around when we're ready. Like that. Alright. I'm going to look at what I buried over here to see what else, because that's almost that color. Did I throw some of the Sprite down underneath and I didn't realize it with all these baggies? All these baggies. Nope. Do I have more of that over here? There was a peach one somewhere. We may have. I wonder if that blue is bright enough. That blue might be bright enough. Yep, see, we have some other turquoises. That will help. But no more pinkies. No more pinkies. Well, oh, we have some bright greens with some neon greens. Let's look back over in our jars. We have pretty well robbed that jar. So that jar is. Oh, is that pink? Let's see. Let's pull that out. Oh, look, there's some really bright blues. Ooh, those are some bright blues. Yeah, buddy. And these pinks are lighter than those pinks, but they could be used as filler. And I have way more yellow than I need. But that bright blue isn't bad. That's some dark purple. Could use, well, we'll have to see how much we have of that. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Little turquoise, but we already have that. Not really any bright brights in that. There's that bright green. Let's get that out. Because we could probably use that. It's that bright yellow. And these are those bright greens. I must have used those in my flowers somewhere. It's a bright red. These are itty bitty strips, cut very, very thin. They'll work, but they'll work better as the inside fill in. I think these are size 3s. Yep. So I'm just gonna look one more place. Oh, give me a sec. Not stealing out of my good stuff. I'm just checking my stash. Hold on. Found one more tub that has a bunch of scraps. Look at all that. So let's see what we've got. Let's see if this has anything we can work with. We have some orange and some turquoise. Grays and some. Look at all this kind of stuff. How did they not get into my other thingies? What do you think, bud? What do you see? Do you see anything we can use? Do you see things we can use? More yellows? Huh. Not so much then. Not pinks. And I must have robbed all the pinks. Somebody, did we rob all the pinks? What do you think? What do you think, bud? Okay, well, found some grays, which we may want to use on the floor, so that'll work. Alright, we're just gonna keep going with my plan. We'll figure it out, right guys? We'll figure it out. Okay, and you know I can't see over my tail, so let's go ahead and cut my tail. You know, the thing is, I was thrown on the L by this being a different color, but we're just gonna rock with it, right? We're just gonna go. It's not gonna matter. Alright, I can't spin my thingy because all of this is sitting on the top of my thing, so hold on. All right. Get off there, please. Thank you. Hold on. There. Alright, let's go from here. Oh, alright. So, let's, that's an end, so I'm going to save it. Let's turn to this and see what happens. I'm going to go up one, come back and lock it. Except it's twisting, so hold on. Come back and lock it. There we go. That so I can see. Program. when my Avast is trying to do stupid stuff. Okay, to be honest, I don't see a change in color. You have them like this. I'm pretty happy with that. I think this was just a tad bit off. And when you put them next to each other, they don't look bad at all. And it could be that it was the same recipe for dyeing, but the wool just took it a tad bit differently, or it didn't set quite the same way. So I am happy with this. Now, I don't think we'll have enough to fill in, and that's all right. I think maybe we'll go with a paler. Let's see what we have. I know I have some paler pinks over here. A little darker on this side as we got going. But I don't think that's too bad. Now, oh, I'm cold. to see, because I want to break out our colors, right? So I think we're going to kind of take our really brights and maybe kind of offset them with maybe our not so brights. I really hate to put another green. What do we think of that? Maybe the purple's too pale. So here's one of the things I do. So I go to my photo app on my phone. Oh, well, that would be the camera, which would make more sense. And then under photo, I flip it up and I take it all the way to black and white. And let me show you why I do that. Okay. So even though I can see all these colors, when you look at it in black and white, I can see this is a medium, this is a light, this is a dark, this is probably a medium, a light, a dark, and a medium. So I've got them alternating where I don't have all darks on one side, all mediums in the middle, anything like that. So actually, I kind of like that layout. The only thing I might do, no, I don't think I will. I think I'll leave it because I have a medium, light, dark, medium, light, dark, medium, and I did not mean to do that. So that works out pretty well. So I think that's what I'm going to stay with. So I'm just going to leave these lined up like this so I remember which order I went in, since I did not take a picture of it in color. So, did you see what I did? I'm going to do this for the word laundry. And I took a picture in black and white, so I've got a medium, a light, dark, medium, light, dark, medium. It's what it looks like on the black and white picture. So these are going to be my letters. If we've got to do laundry, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. If you've got to do laundry, then might as well be fun, right? The room should be cute. So does your artistic eye like that? Okay. Alrighty, did you hear the goal of the stream or the raid? And why I'm using these colors? I don't know, because, yeah, so I have to use what I have, right? So I think I've got a couple of grays that I was thinking I could do the floor, and maybe the other gray is the baseboard. See, I've got some of these. So I'm thinking that may be my floor. And baseboard. That's what I'm thinking. But we can't do the white until... Oh no, I can. I think I have a bunch of white cut. If not, we can't do it till after the raid's over, so then I can actually cut new white and put it there. But that's kind of what I was thinking. The other thing is I may have to like go paler inside the letters, like some kind of softer color than what the outline is, if I don't have enough of that. Okay. So I can do the same color family, just paler or whatever. Different color, but still in the family. Okay. And then did you see yours yesterday? I don't know that you saw me take it off the frame. It's buried. I'll show you tomorrow. But I want you to look at the colors and make sure you're happy with it before we finish it up. I had to rip out a white because it was not bright enough. I didn't like it. And I had to order some more of your blue background, but I think that's it. Alright, go back to your stuff. I appreciate you popping in to talk and tell me you like these colors. I just grabbed myself, just in case anybody was wondering what that owl was. Move this over one row. There we go. All right. Hopefully we'll have enough to finish the outline. I think we will. Let's get this one done, and then I need to run grab something, and then I'll be right back. This is just going to be too fun. What do you think? Okay, so we had that much left of that. So we'll set that over to the side. We're going to do the reds next. But I'm going to run do something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to send an email and I ended up down a rabbit hole. But I am back. And we are moving on with our colors. Our bright, bright colors. Okay. Hey, Classy, how are you? How'd your choo-choo stream go? I keep thinking I'm hearing. I know. Do you have one more? Did I see you on there twice? Cool. So I think that hopefully you'll have a lot more since it seems that it has really picked up. And it seemed to be holding its own overnight that I saw. So that's good. That's good. That's good. So I went ahead and started my project early since, you know, we're not going to be done with my project during the stream, but I wanted them to kind of see. So I haven't, mine's Monday morning at 8 a.m. my time, Central Time. So we're just, I'm rating into them when I finish. But, I'm finding new people to follow, so that's cool. But I wanted to kind of get this going because there's no way I'll have it finished, and I want people to be able to kind of see what I do. So we are the Hot Mess Express today. Thanks, Jonas. Yeah, I think it's getting there. I laid all the colors out and then I took a black and white photo, which is one of the things I've always done with knitting or whatever, so I can tell where my lights, darks, and mediums are and then organize it that way. So y'all may think this red against this orange is weird or gold, but it's going to look perfect because we've got a medium, a light, and a dark. And then we'll have a medium, a light, and a dark, and a medium, I think. Or a light, maybe a light. So it's going to be fun. I am going to squeeze in here at some point, so I kind of move this out a little bit and back in to put some, I think we're going to go white with the, I think we're going to do gray, a lighter gray on the floor, a dark gray baseboard, and then this will be white against all this color. And I think that's going to look really good. So, well, Classy, I will be lurking because I'm just keeping the raid up the whole time. So, if I get up in the middle of the night, I do come in and check it. But I will be there in spirit if I'm sleeping. So I just took scraps. That's all I'm working with are my extra noodles. So I've got like this one, this one, this one, and this one. That'll be the rest of the colors that say laundry. Yeah, kind of. If you're going to be in the laundry room, it needs to be bright, right? That's what I'm thinking. And I'm just working with what I have, so I'm not cutting any more strips. I'm not getting into my stash. We are just going to go with what are in these plastic baggies and jars. So that's what we're going to get. And I just am kind of doing the outlining. I don't think I'll be able to work on anything tomorrow. We've got some moving stuff to do. I've got to go to Keller, to my mother's, get a bed for my child, so when they move next weekend, they can grab it when they grab our sofa, and it won't disturb my mom because she can't stay up that late. So I don't think I'll be streaming, but I'm going to be riding the train. But I wanted to have at least some of this done so that we can okay, I don't want to be muted, but normally I don't hear anything, and I keep hearing talking every once in a while. Are y'all hearing two of me or an echo? Tell me if you are. And it could just be me. Maybe I'm just hearing things in my head. See, like right there. Yep, I hear myself. Y'all hear me twice. Quiet but no echo. You know, my child said that too, but I have my mic up all the way. Maybe it's just a dreary day and I'm not talking with the energy I normally have. It is rainy and cloudy. And I am right under my mic. You know, I don't mind it just because it doesn't get quite so hot so fast. Okay, I'm going to mute me completely because I can hear it. Oh, Toy Rodeo's making coffee. I smell it.
What do you smell?
Your coffee.
Coffee.
Are you seeing this?
My what?
Is this bright enough for you?
Lots of color.
Lots of color. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
I see that.
Or you weren't going to say anything? You're just going to
I
leave
was
me
just
there.
wondering if you were looking or what.
You're just going to leave me there. I know, it's just that kind of a day, isn't it? It is hard to find the energy.
It's just kind of one of those, it almost feels like a Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's just kind of that blah, icky. For some reason, it just feels like a weird Wednesday or something.
It sounds like Toy Rodeo's dragging right along with me here.
Yep. I've got things to do here in a little bit, so I'll wake up.
right? No, I'm not. I am hearing me. So I did do the 2 outside borders already on the sides. But we may have to draw some extra thingies in there to take up some of the border so I don't run out of color for those, but we'll see. And then hopefully, I'm going to work on this Monday. Tuesday we'll switch back. Hopefully I'll have the wool or the yarn to finish the painting one I was doing. Get that knocked out and then move back to the child's rug. And then Wednesday I'm supposed to do a collab with Art by Suze, and she's gonna paint the same thing that I am going to punch. I don't have that finished yet though. I gotta get it. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has to happen in order to do these things. I don't think people realize that. Classy, do you do your own emotes? If you're still lurking. This one up because that's going to be that point where we turn, and then looky here, we're almost done. We just have to pull the tail up. All right, I'm not going to cut my points yet, so there's that one. Let's move on to this color. These are thicker than I want to use, so we're going to have to cut these down a little bit. Okay, I can't even get this untied. Here we go. All right. So we're going to cut these. Maybe we don't need to. No, we do need to. Let's see what happens. We may not want to. I don't know if we're going to get... yeah, we may want to. May want to, we may not want to. May want to, we may not want to. It is a whole thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with these. set those aside. We're going to go back to these. These are really, really thick, but I want them to pop, so, and this is a light, so it's not going to pop as easy, or it's a medium. Well, this one went really wide. Can y'all tell that? See how much thinner it was here, and then it gets huge here. Oh well. We're going to use it. Oh, you know what? I bet I figured out where it is. I bet that was it, right there. Because I knew I was hearing myself. But I have my YouTube tab open, so that must be where I'm hearing it from. But I don't need to keep that open because of that. So, yep, I think we're good. That's where I was hearing it. It wasn't cray-cray. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. What I do know though is my eye is twitching. Okay, stop. Let's do this. Whoops. far. We'll come in here with white. Okay, this is gonna be too freaking cute. Oh. You know what? We're working from the top now, and I am going to, let me think about this a second. Just one second. Let's lay that there. Let's leave this down here. Let's pop this. Come on. Okay, stop. Why are you being difficult? There's no reason for it. Alright, I'm going to pull this down to the bottom so you can still see how cute the L is. But I need to be able to reach this. And I want you to still have it face up, right? So y'all can see it right way. So now let's come back here with these three colors. Put them back down here. Stop. Alright. Now I'm not having to reach as far, and y'all can still see how cute this is. Just flippin' adorable, I just have to say. Okay, this may turn out well enough I sell it. How cute. And I don't think I want the colors like this stuff back here to be this bright, right? We just want this neon, which is what Classy said, which was perfect, neon-y. This neon-y sign. And it just shows I do less classic stuff too. Those are just some things I've had that I'm trying to get rid of, or that have people that want those rugs. So I do other stuff than just very classical, boring stuff. N seems to be taking me longer than any of the other letters. I don't know why. Okay, wait. Let's turn it this way. And then turn it this way. And back up to here. And down to here. Okay. Let's set these aside. Let's go to these. I think I'm gonna go with these. Oh wait, they're all attached too. This one looks a little thinner, so I'm going to use it for my inside of my D. Alright, just leave that like this. There's the inside of the D. I get it. I just appreciate the lurk. Aww. Did he see the old-fashioned washing machine we have right here? I know he loves washing machines. My grandmother used to have one of these. It was electric, so you put all the laundry in and washed it, and then you use this roller and wring it out. That's the way it used to be done many, many, many years ago. Tell him thank you very much. I'm glad he likes it. When you get his light bulb rug done, I want to know how he likes it. Classy, do you do your own emotes? Are you still there? She has gone again. Alright, so let's take this color and set it aside. Oh, I'm sorry. I asked if you do your own emotes. Is it hard to do? I just need one. I just need it in two colors. One for Toy Rodeo's channel and one for my channel. So I thought surely that can't be that difficult. It's just getting the size right, right? Ooh, where did the R go? There it is. Oh! I didn't think of that. Although I try not to do too much with it. So there's a rule in our house. Okay. So there's a rule in our house. Because, you know, right? You say, but I'm helping. So the rule in our house is, if you have to say that, if you have to explain that you're helping, you're probably not helping. And so I just want an emote that says I'm helping. So I'm assuming, as long as I do it, and then I'm just going to do it in one color for him. Ooh, cool. Okay. One color for him and one color for me. Oh, hold on. I've got to take this call. Hello? Uh-huh. Alright, sorry, that was Frontier calling to go fix my mother's phone. She hasn't had a house phone. Of course, none of us use house phones, but she does. She hasn't had a house phone in 2 weeks, and they keep canceling her appointment saying it's fixed, but they never show up at her house. So it's been a whole thing. It took me 3 hours to get somebody to actually get on a thing I could talk to get on to get her an appointment. And he was 5 minutes down the road from her, and her appointment wasn't till this afternoon. He was like, would you mind if I came on? No, do it. Do it. Go. So, hey, Toy Rodeo? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, this one's got some faded areas in it that hopefully will still pop. Okay, I am liking this. Okay, y'all know I can't see over the tails. I'm over here moving around trying to figure out why I can't see it. All right. Oh, this is gonna be too cute. I love it when a plan comes together and I'm not sure how it's gonna go at first. Don't y'all? When you go, whoo, that worked. Alright, so whoo, we had just enough blue for that. And then now we're moving to our green. But give me just one sec. Okay, so I got the oven started for lunch, and then the cat's been laying in the hall and I couldn't figure out why, and I just figured it out. He's letting me know that he has one fountain water thingy. He has water everywhere, but he has one that's a fountain, and it was out of water. So he just sat right there until I finally figured out that that's why he was sitting there, was that, hey Mom, the motor's gonna burn out on this thing if we don't do something. He's so smart. wind is picking up again. Okay. Let's just see what our wind speed is at the moment, because that's up there. We've already lost. That is all he wanted, was for me to know his water thing was out, because he is now back in here checking out the buds. So 27 miles an hour. That's what we've got going. Hi, my boy. You're so smart. Mommy loves you. You are so smart. Are so smart. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Last letter. Last letter. Last letter. Here, do you need me to move that? Here, hold on. Right here. I got it. There you go. Put your blankie on today, because it is colder today than it was yesterday, isn't it? There we go. Alright, there you go. Oh, we're going back here. There you go. So we have a green screen for me for when I start streaming from my channel on our gaming. And he likes to lay behind the green screen. Bud? Want me to turn the blanket? He says, I see birds, Mommy. I see birds. Okay. How are you? Where are you going? He is all over the place. Oops. Alright. That's him. Oh, and he just fell off. Come here, baby. Come here.
Hello.
He just fell off my desk. Did you hear what I said a minute ago?
About
Why he was sitting where he was?
do what?
Why he was sitting in that hall right there in front of our
Why?
bedroom door? He'd been there both times I'd gotten up and he had not moved.
Yeah.
His water thing was empty and the motor was running.
Oh.
And he wanted me to know that it needed water. The minute I put water in it,
Yep.
he came and got back up here.
He's a smart boy.
He is so smart. He said, Mommy, this isn't good. It's making noises that only he can hear.
Him smart.
Alright, do you see this? I'm almost done with the outlining
So smart.
of the lettering.
He's so smart.
Alright, what I would like to do is make sure we're getting our clear lines done before Monday, because that's always the hardest part, is the outlining. Or getting straight lines. Oh, he's telling him he fell. He's so mad. Arr, he says. He says, I fell down and went boom. Hey, Toy Rodeo.
Yeah.
I was asking Classy about emotes, and she, did you read that? That Cub does his on AI,
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
and it will even make them animated.
Yep. Adobe has an AI.
Okay, well then we need to.
Huh?
We need to. We need to do it.
Okay, we can. We together.
I will. I will send him a message and ask. But Toy Rodeo says our Adobe will do that too, he thinks. I know they have an AI thing. But I will send him one after the raid and see after Tuesday. Everybody's busy till then. We do have Photoshop. Toy Rodeo used to take wildlife photos and enter them in contests and everything. But we do have Photoshop. Yeah, I think that's what he is thinking. Okay. Our outlining is done for our letters. And at least that will give people an idea of what I do when they raid in on Monday. I'm going to move back to the floor now. Let's see about these grays. Hold on, I'm attached. Okay. write that down. Unanimated in GIF. And I think it tells you when you go to your thingy what sizes. Okay, I think we're going to be good to at least get our outline. But we're not going to be good on the thing because it did not go where I wanted it to. So let's... Oh. Just square at a decent ratio. Okay, cool. There's just so much, right? Thank you. So, just in case, Brianna is my child. And they're packing their place up because they're moving next weekend to Missouri. So back to lurking she goes. Yeah. She's a little busy. That is she was a high school art teacher for 5 years. She has her master's in museum studies from the UK. She went to Leeds University. Oh, and Classy, you just went to a museum here today? Toy Rodeo had a blast watching y'all at the jousting, whatever thingy it was, kind of like jousting. He watched your stream, and then he was going down rabbit holes on another window reading the history, and he was having a good time. I just wanted you to know that. She wants to know what museum. So Brianna, Classy lives in Sardinia, so off the coast of Italy. I'm assuming Italy owns it, but you know what I mean. It's still an island. She's on an island. He was really enjoying himself. There you go, Bree. Translate that. Oh, yeah, so they've got Brianna, they have excavation sites on Sardinia that are really, really cool. I did go down that rabbit hole. So they have archaeologists out there. Oh. I had a little choky there. She is my world traveler. When she was in high school, we were in Texas in a small town, and all the girls would talk about is, oh, they couldn't wait to get married and have kids and blah, blah, blah. And I kept telling Brianna, you need to travel and see the world if that's what you want to do before you have kids, because all of that stops when you become a parent. So she took me seriously, and she has traveled. And she took her husband on his first out of the country thing for their honeymoon. They went to Fiji. I was trying to think where all she's been. India, Slovakia, Poland, of course France, all over the UK, Scotland, Ireland, Netherlands. I'm probably missing something. Oh, Mexico, of course, Canada. Fiji. So I'm going ahead and just outlining my baseboard and my floor just one so the lines stay straight. And this always takes longer than the actual hooking. Same with the lettering for the words. We're just kind of, there we go, adjusting our L. Turned on the oven, but I didn't do anything with it. Hold on. got sidetracked by the cat and his water bowl. I got sidetracked. Hey, Bish, thanks for the lurk. I always appreciate you, you know that? You guys see these bright colors? Stop right there, and then I'm gonna come back to here. So this will be the other top of our baseboard. And none of this is going to be traditional real colors, so there's no telling what color the washing machine will be. It might be purple. I'm thinking purple on the washing machine. We'll see what else for the sink. I'm going to go forward one, and then go back with my tail here. So we're going to be right up against this tail right here. And we'll continue on. Drew that line right there, but there wouldn't be a line there, but there would be a line right here, so I am going to have to go back and fill that in right there. soon as I do that, we'll turn it back sideways. Alright, so let's go right here, because that's our L here. So right here, we're just going to do a little 1 and a loop and a 1. And there you go. Okay. It really will look straight when I pull this straight, because this is just not pulled straight at the moment. So I'm going to turn this back sideways. I'm just checking, because it really does look like it's not straight, but it is. I'm looking at the warp and weft. I just want to make sure, just because it's pulled funny, that we are on the right row. Okay. Nope, could see that went back down. Okay, let's do this. No, we're right. That last one was wrong. Okay. Just checking. Good thing I have 3 more of those, because I think I would run out before this was over. We'll stop right. I wonder if I can get one more in there. And if I can't get all the way, we'll just leave it hanging and then we'll fix it after we do our dark gray right here on our baseboard. I think I'm going to be able to pull that tail up right there. So, we'll move it here in a minute. We'll finish that out. All right. Okay. So that is that one. Alright, so that's that for there. Now, let's just move it enough to get our walls in over here, or our floorboard, and our baseboard. I think we are good. Where are you? Right there. Okay, hold on. Did you see how much this is moving? So something is not locked down somewhere. And it could just be, it needs to be locked up here. There we go. So the good news will be when we do this Monday, we've got most of our outlining done. We're going to be able to just kind of work on some of the pieces. It's a short stream. I'm going to start at 7:30 Central Daylight Savings Time on Monday. They raid in at 8. So unless I'm awake and hyper before that, I will go earlier, but 7:30 my time, they'll raid in at 8 and we'll be done at 10 because we will raid out at 10 a.m. So that will be where I am Monday. Hold on please, that's my mother. Okay. Her home phone is fixed. She called me from her home phone. What she can't grasp is that her voicemails are stored out on their system. She thinks it's her phone itself, her physical phone, that is not working right because she can't retrieve her voicemails. And I'm trying to explain it is not stored on your physical phone. You have a code you send in, which means it is on their system. But anyway, we got the phone fixed. And we just have, so this is our leg right here. So we're going to start here. Go here. And go back here. So that will be divided right here. I don't know what color our legs to our sink will be, but it will be something. And then we'll start here and do this one more time all the way down here. There's no top baseboard right here because the washing machine or the sink covers it. That's too high. One little thread will make these go out of line, which is why when you're doing straight lines you've got to really pay attention, which was why I wanted to get all this done early. Alright, so we are almost there. Okay. We are going to here, here, and here. And then up here. Okay, stop it. There. And here. There. All right. So we have our baseboards outlined, the bottom of our rug outlined, our sides outlined, and our laundry room word. So now I've got you on an emote kick, huh? So I think that is where we can stop for today, and we'll be in good shape for Monday morning. What do you think, Toy Rodeo?
Yep.
You like it? All right. So he's getting ready to move all my office around. So, Masked Bandit is who is live now. So let's raid into there. Hang with me while I raid, so I don't look silly with nobody there. But I am going to go ahead, turn my music off, put my ending stream on, and then we will go. So hold on just 1 second. Here we go.